Actually, I want you. Alright, here we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So, quick updates starting with Phoenix Wright. Yep, I'm finally at this part. I'm at the 5th episode of the first game, but in all honesty, I finally got through the first 4 episodes of the episodes that I got through, that I wanted to get through in this playthrough. So, yep. Because, for Capcom Week, I'm deciding I'm going to be one of the things that I'm going to be watching for Capcom Week will be the Phoenix Wright anime. Problem is, yeah, I think I already told you. I think I told everyone before in one of the videos, but just to recap, I am planning on watching the first half, or the majority of the first season of the Phoenix Wright anime. But only the episodes that the first game is an adaptation of. Oh, that the first game is. The first game that this section of the season is adapting. Correct. That is the plan. Yep, that is the plan. However, good news is I did it. I got through the first game's plotline. What's the bad news? It's not bad news per se. That, well, the first game isn't what's being adapted in the anime. So technically, it's also adapting the second and third games. Oh. Oh. Yep. But I will be doing the second game I will be playing the second game for Capcom Week. So that's my plan for Capcom Week. I'll be starting the next game. But first, since I actually beaten since I got through the first 4 game, the main game minus the 5th episode, I think for the rest of this week and next week, I will be trying out. I will be actually looking through. I'll be just looking at episode 5, but hang on, let me see. Ooh, 6 minutes left. You're going. Yes, I'm going to actually just. I'm actually just gonna go get through the 5th episode in story mode just to see what that all is about. So yeah. Yep, just to. Oh, really? Yep, just to see what the story mode looks like so I can. The reason why I wanted to do it for episode 5 instead of the other 3, instead of the other 4 episodes, was the progression, but I really wanted to check it out, so yeah. Other news? Oh yeah! So, oh yeah, now for the channel updates. So, I made a mistake. May 4th is also Star Wars Day. So, how about this? Since I'm being generous throughout this whole week thing, because of Capcom Week, and yeah, and I'm excited for it. How about I make next week a little more fun for myself? No, I'm not doing Batman Arkham City again. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. How about I play Star Wars Bounty Hunter alongside Persona 3. Reloaded. Gonna replay. I'm actually gonna do a proper episode. I'm actually gonna restart Persona 3 so I can properly. So it can be a proper episode before I decide, hey, more Persona 3 in the future. So. But in the meantime, Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, also Danganronpa. That's gonna be later in the day, so yep. So yeah, that's gonna be later in the day today. But then I'm deciding, you know what? Since Phoenix Wright might be a little easier with story mode on, I'm probably gonna do that first. And then Danganronpa later today. So yeah. And then Ace Attorney Investigations. Ooh, good. Anyway, I think that's all the updates. So with all that out of the way, everybody. Oh! Wait! What? Oh yeah, I don't need a guide for this. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't really need to use a guide for the next 2 days because I'm doing story mode, and I heard story mode is basically just it's just basically just easy. I think yeah, it's you don't have to do all the stuff. I think you just hang on, let me see if I turned it on. Yep, it's on. Change to story mode where everything, including solving cases, will proceed automatically. Turning this on will switch autoplay to story mode. 2 months without a single trial. I had offers, but none I took. That is until the day that girl showed up. February 22, 10:02. Wright and Co. offices. Why did I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Maya Fey. Oh, you're not Maya Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Maya Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright. The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case. Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a belief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you're Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. Did the art style change? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try some elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Oh, gosh, that case. Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Ema. Ema Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Ema, was it? So, you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just, you seem kinda jumpy or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 years. In 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known at my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11. I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less. Grade another future professional in training. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow. My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. Hold up. Be right back. I'll be right there. Right, I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Maya food, but that's interesting. How would she know Maya? My sister asked for Maya suspectfully. This Maya person, has a few years below her school. Has a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Maya if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Instantly. Now that you mention it. Okay. Well, actually, when she gets... but she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was a little. Oh, I'm sorry. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child. I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal. Elevate's a very unusual thing. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't falter for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. February 28, 22. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. God? I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses. Or did I not want a raise this year? Or did you not want a raise this year? Understand, ma'am. What is this all about? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember strictly telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either. But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Uma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how did you know me? Maya mentioned you. I heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Oh! Prosecutor? So do you know a certain Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? The Virgil of this game! Also, there's gonna be a new song by Papa Roach. It's the song that played in the trailer. That was bugging me for the last few days. What is this song? I need to look it up. It sounds good. But now I know it's a new song. Something that nobody has known. I asked everybody. No, I went on YouTube and just type in what's the song, and replies say no, we don't know. I actually send the trailer to. I send a link to the trailer in Discord just to see if people watching it would recognize the song. The streamer I was watching that probably saw it didn't recognize the song. But now, so I kind of thought, wait, is this a new song? Is this a new song is this another original song for Devil May Cry? Oh my gosh, first Afterlife, now this one. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent here, but that is... Oh my gosh! If we could get new original songs for the anime, that would be great. That's what I've been wanting that's what I've been mostly wanting this whole time. If the anime has new original songs for the soundtrack, but they're performed by different bands, but it's for one season. So Evanescence did Afterlife for season 1, so I think Papa Roach is doing the new song that's coming out on May 7th for season 2. Oh my gosh. If anyone working on Devil May Cry, the Devil May Cry anime is listening to this or watch my videos, please, for the love of my sanity, please make an original soundtrack for... Please make an original soundtrack with new original songs for the entire series, but different bands. We already got Evanescence. We've already got Papa Roach doing a song. It has to be rock bands. Oh. Paramore! The next song should be performed by Paramore. Oh my gosh. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Okay, Lana, I'm gonna be right back. I have a timer on, so let's take your time. Hey, I'm actually doing this. This one is dull because this pumpkin one is the one I use for water only. Skull one I will be right back. Hold on. Good thing you guys. Let me see. It's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Well, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright, well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday. At 5:15. That's quite suspect. It was the witness. Maybe no sauce. Okay. I was in the witnesses, the hang on, let me there we go. I was in the witness deportation. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Alright, there's a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your... I was arrested on the spot. Caught red-handed? I get where. Whoa, that is great. So who's the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Oh my gosh! A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you. Death wasn't imminent, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself. Mr. Wright? So let's go. Oh no. Uh-oh. What? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to find me guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case got worse and worse with everything I learned. So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I am a little surprised. I look like you recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. In fact, this seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him. That is... Huh? I'm not really good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Wait. She was in the class ahead of Maya, wasn't she? You were in school with Maya, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him along. I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he was... Guess it's nothing. Although it seems he has very little in common with Maya. It was in law school. I was in my third year, and she was eyeing the class. She was different than other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracting. Well, I was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. I was the best there was. Oh. And I'm pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright, excuse me. As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana, why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it. Lana, I know. So, how can you do this? How can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright, yes, I believe our discussion is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confused after all. Has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I guess another quicker could be defending another prosecutor again. She changed a lot. She used to be gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. Like who? Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. But what happened to her? I don't know for sure myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something that sounds like there's something here that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go to that underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Hmm. So this is the lot where it all happened. Hang on. Alright, looks like I need the guide for this part. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to be to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there! You expecting to go unnoticed, say, partner? Partner? Why, did we have What do we have here? Looks like a bandit got loose from the land and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies stuck down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Marshall? Looks like a sheriff to me. Looky here, I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with another load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cactus out in the desert dream? You want to. What's this guy talking about? You head along home. Happy trails. Was that, hombre, a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Excuse me, what? Where's Gumshoe? Gumshoe! What? Oh, Gumshoe! Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. What was that? What's this, a wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything in a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. How is this scientific? Sounds like theft to me. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you to trick to examining in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now. Whoa. Hang on a second. What is this? You have to be sure to examine carefully on our side. Now, let's examine every angle. You should... What in the Resident Evil is this? I'm getting... Oh my gosh, I think I'm getting Resident Evil vibes with this part. Oh my gosh. We examine all the... Hang on. Thank you. We examine all of the stuff? Oh. Okay. Yeah. We basically just examine all of the crimes. We basically examine the item and try to figure out if there's something that you need to find, or just examine closely. This is technically what Resident Evil did. Did they actually got the... Oh, that is interesting. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189. See? Well, is it scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Got it. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I got to be on my toes from now on. Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder. What's the difference? It's in scientific terms, please. Scientific? Huh? Look at the basic nature things, Mr. Wright. Oh, this seems so horribly familiar somehow. Look, a door! This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, I won't open a mysterious lock. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I failed to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Whoa! No time to waste. Let's go hunting for oh, I wonder what this is. Well, pardon. Looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff! Like I said before, this is our claim. You best be nosing along unless you be fixing to bite the bullets. God, scary. Could you tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in the saddle? Please. No problem, partner, but time the whistles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a confess you like. Prosecutor's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up vital saloons and curvacees. Maybe we should go to room 1202, the High Prosecutor's Office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Great, maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it. Excuse me. Were you two all set? Us? Oh. Oh, it's a different character. Sorry. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half. Was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at ya. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to everyone without clearance, especially passerbys, or, as you officers. Oh, no, but you don't actually look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's oddly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I kind of feel full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes. You might say yes. All the sordid secrets. Secrets? Damn it, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Wait, did you do it? You kinda look like... Okay, you don't... you know what I mean. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking? Please. Cough up queen, tell us what... Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star, but you go forgetting it. Or, before you know it, I will have you whimpering at my heels. Yep, she means it. Alright, you. Somehow I know. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I know something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny was yesterday's special for some reason. You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequality. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost complied to lash their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car, but they found the body. Proof that he deserves the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really? Well, I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascination It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I feel I know they say when they talk about a woman's wrath to see Lana Skye wield that knife, so her knife flashed with anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his shivery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ear. And the rhythmic beat of Lana's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course, it's quite a feast becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunches of sim did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the prosecutor's name? Could I ask you about yourself, Miss Star? I came here every day to sell lunches. I import the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Do you say something? No. One true connoisseur can understand. The kind that you can only tell someone who tried General Tao's Trilobite lunch set. Why didn't we do sushi? Oh, wait, what? Why don't we do sushi stuff for, we don't know, I don't know how to make sushi. I tried making sushi once, it failed. I have the bamboo stuff and everything. I even had the imitation crab stuff. I think I need to get rice. Sushi rice at somewhere. I don't know where, but never mind, you win. You don't even want to appreciate part of the Trilobite's flavor? Anyway, I came here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis, not. Don't you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense more hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kinda like dead 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. I'd be sure to cause the food poisoning Scientifically speaking, of course. I know, now you're talking cough up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. And can I examine? Oh, nope. Wait a second! What kind of room that... This is the kind of room that screams, I can do the job! Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What? That shield. It takes real nerve to display stuff like that. Whosever office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. Oh, I think I know whose office this is. You never tire of prying into other people. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Ah! Edgeworth, I knew this was your office. How can you tell? Duh! That's probably your jacket. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth? You know him? You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I have been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here, he... Hey, don't blame me. Well, we're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it, right? You think I did it, don't you? After all, you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that, I mean. Wait. So you're the chief's prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir! Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remembered. You really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. I think that my own car would have become... To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still. I'm being forced to prove my superiority's guilt. I can understand. Wait! I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lena Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow! Heck yeah! Edgeworth's back, everybody! Woo! Even though this is story mode, I am happy to have Edgeworth back. Von Karma was too much! Too much in the last episode. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Soul 5. Ah. Good to have you back, buddy. I miss having a Virgil rival. I miss having the Virgil of this game. Oh my gosh. Get you, Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there's some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go as far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze statue. There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife. Huh. Okay. So, Virgil has a katana, you have just a simple knife. Alright. What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Hey, can I examine your office? Oh, you're good, no. Of prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They said that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's K stands for king. They, yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors, kinda like Employee of the Month, only better. Hey, can I still look around your stuff? Make it quick. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for no kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy? Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And besides it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. There's something written on the bottom of the foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? I don't think so. Holy frick! Are you... This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing up in the wild. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Now there's a scary thought. Anything else? What? Can I do the same thing? Hey, check it out! There's a metal plate here. It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, what if one guy's listed a bunch of times? Von Karma? I guess he must be a foreigner. Oh yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. When she says it, his name does kinda have a ring to it. Wait, can I? Oh! Hey, chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like red. It looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kinda spiky. Kinda reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. No clues here. No clues here. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished, so well I can see my reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't! He'll sue you! Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set! I go more for an instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The chorbalor is filled with pockets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend! What an exquisitely splendid connection. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Can you please get out of here? Oh, wait. Wait, hang on. Present. So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grins elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police department downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I wonder... I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his reward, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. Hey, what are you doing? Just making sure it's still on story mode. We called it evidence transfer. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There was an annual review and rewards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. Looks like people like myself and Mr. Edgeworth proud ourselves of our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Oh! This is the parking step from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh gosh, who the frick are you? Excuse me, but wait, hold on. Ooh, Usopp. Let me try to do Usopp. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Yeah, Sky, sir. No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid below. What? That isn't... Oh, lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but, sir! I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the... Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains, and good luck. Right. Yes, sir, God. He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police station. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. You know what? Oh wait, we can't. Oh, we don't have. Okay, we don't have trophies on. No, never mind. Whoa, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on. What's that? Disturbing! Why is it? What in the Five Nights at Freddy's is this monstrosity? It looks like, this thing looks like a, rejected animatronic from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Horror, 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 horror. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I got a few Five Nights at Freddy's books in my collection. I need to find the adventure book, but I have but I actually have the animatronic encyclopedia of all the animatronics and characters. Oh, okay. Disturbing. Why does it look unadulterated like that? Oh wait, I know this. Oh wait, I know. This is the blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot? Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone to appear dancing with the blue badger. Oh no, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Huh, huh. Hey pal, what are you doing here? Gumsh! That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why are you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the subject in this case. Well, why not? Well, it's just the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective up to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister. Just please investigate this case carefully. Okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what do you do this time? What you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister case and all that. It's true. We never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is your chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation. An officer marshal was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. No clues here. The detectives in there looks pretty busy. Just imagine right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Alright, how long? I was wondering about that. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's a battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances the battery until the battery dies. Blue Badger faded to dance until he drops. Alright. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it in to the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goldman. Goldman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't he work? Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? So this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goldman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too, but Detective Goodman was killed by the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Scott called him out there to the parking lot, and Lana's confessing as much. Hey, what's this? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the awards ceremony? Of course, pal. I got an award of diligence myself. Congratulations. I was wondering why the awarded a shield, and why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Found it in Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I don't mean sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have, Oh, it's 12:51! I don't... Ah, sorry. Someone must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Oh yeah, that. Well, it all started with the murder of the defense attorney Hammond. Yep. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have been some rumors about Mr. Edgeworth forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one whispering, there were particularly shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusual spots. Unusual ties, strong ties to the department higher ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody who wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this all for us. For all of us. And that's all I know about that. It's not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jack Marshall's. That's just a regular officer from West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. Ah, okay. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Looks like the investigation's still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'm be stuck this pit. Hold on, who is this? I'll see you in... Oh, you! Oh, still here? Hello? Why the surprise look? Did I mention I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too? What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong? You're looking like a doggy that lost its head. Jake Marshall, strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, if fan letters to me go right into the split. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. He's holding a birthday party or something. Huh. Look where it says letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. What? Why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd be letting you in then. Thank you. Yeah, we can go in now. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settlers. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, the police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I said I wouldn't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of... Ah, okay. Oh wait, we're examining. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. That's so scientific about that. Right, let's check it out. Hey, wait, no, I'm not doing any. Oh. Looks like this phone is still on the read dial screen. Read dial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls they've made and received. You just press the boot button and display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know that. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never knew with people from your generation. Whatever, let's check the phone out. Now let's see the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song, I know that! Hey, what's going on here? Oh, sorry. I see ya, partner. You pressed redial on that phone there. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't ya? Well, yeah. This phone... Whose phone is this? Anyway, it was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. What? It's my sister's! She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a ring. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those old faggled ringtones? Oh, that. Oh. I'm sorry. That wasn't my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kinda strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone's a wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Uh-oh, I indicate the wrath of the Lone Ranger Patrolman. This rope, is it? Yep, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You have to be the only person, you got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on there. You're right. Looks like... You're right. Let's see. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Good man. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed? Well, so what does it mean? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for this... Go to Edgeworth, not... Oh, right. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know that... what this means either. Are you gonna follow? Oh, okay. Officer Marshall, can you tell us more about the victim? Good man always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the story. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Yeah! Was my sister involved with the victim at any point? Funny you mention it. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman was a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. At high noon. I don't... Oh yeah, I don't need... I don't actually need to... Ooh, I don't need the guide for the next part. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so you could be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets you by. So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out on in the meantime. That's odd though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do, nothing important at least. There's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his child. Maybe it's because he runs with Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief of police. He don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a good mine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided. Many condolences. Officer, yeah? How can you say that? You and my sister, There's something between the cop and her sister that I don't know about. I apologize. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prosecutor's office. Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around nearly 2 years now. Forge evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable? That is until he met you? No, wait. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors. They're not dirt we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person who, hate to say this, but it's your sister. Chief Prosecutor Lana Scott. What? My sister? Edgeworth didn't rustle all these cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load their guns with deals. What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? There were gunshots. They're bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's an old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Gumshoe was taken off the case? Oh my gosh! Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? How are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She said she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, yes, I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Seal Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hanged up right away. I see. A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Bun-dun-dun-dun. Safe Whew! Alrighty. Now it's time. Now it's time to actually get to see what the frick story mode looks like with the court section. How did the investigation go yesterday? Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis, Mr. Wright. Let me offer you a word of advice, yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Scott, you reminded me a lot of Maya. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright! My first trial without a foe helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there, so I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Welcome back, frickers! It's been a week! Ha ha! This time, for the court section. I must remind you everyone, the court session will now be different today. Because we're doing it in story mode. So, don't get ticky that we didn't get through this. So the trial is Miss Land Sky. The defendant is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, let's begin. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unbearable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Very well, let's go. The prosecution calls the first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. The cough-up queen? Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I never eaten caviar before. Just really wolfing it down. Ah, and for you, the Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Would the witness state her name and profession? Oh, and you, sir, you ordered the fingerprint lunchbox. It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession? Well, Your Honor. How does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts! I always thought caviar would taste like pickled paprika. What the heck does pickled paprika taste like? Name, profession, now. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to find in a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. Oh, what exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Star was a detective? Oh, I know who you are. Cough Up. Cough Up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well, you may continue with the description, Miss Star. Just who is this lady? If I might, I have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor office is divided into 2 blocks. Block A, the prosecutor office personnel, and Block B is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces. The crime took place at a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was happened on the spot. And who's this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Got it! Hey, stop stealing all the stuff to your court data, right? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehend the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright, I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor loser are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. So I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining. If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. What? Are they talking about me? Alright, let's see what this looks like. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on the way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something perhaps to be my family-owned detective intuition at work. Through the wired fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to the gorgeous car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bringing a... Alright! Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see what you can do. Yes! The point of the knife you saw being stabbed into Detective. So how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about it. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mr. Wright. You can cross-examine. All right. How do you... Oh, okay. Oh! Oh, wait! Hold up! I'm not doing anything! Holy frick! This is what I wanted to see today! Oh! Killing off a detective. Miss Starr, do you have something? Sorry, okay, I'm going to take a break from talking. Wow! So this is how story mode works. So you don't do anything, it does it for you? Alright, let's see what this... Hold it! By... Holy frick! Okay, can I pause it real quick? Okay, so that was story mode. You know what? Frick it. I'm curious. I'm curious of how much of the thing it's gonna get through for this court. Let's see. Wasn't it? Indeed it was. Oh, what an odd case this is. La 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 la. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. I'm probably gonna take a break from Phoenix Wright next week and just do Ace Attorney investigations. Oh, that was a... Oh, hang on. I may be right. I'm going to look this up. A photograph? You took this? Alright! So this is story mode then. Okay. Yeah, I need a break from talking that much. Whew, okay. Yeah, I think I need to do a break from yeah, I think I need. Oh, I was thinking of taking. Oh, now I was thinking of taking a break. Now I'm seeing this.
Objection!
Objection! And you witnessed this? And you saw. Oh, it also does the thing! It also does the present thing on its own! Wait, hold up, stop. Holy frick! This story mode is no joke! It does everything! Wait! Maybe I want to check it out for, maybe I want to evidence this for, not today, but maybe, next time I come back to this, I should take a look at the rest of episode 5. But then, just for the rest of May, I might humor myself and do story mode. Or check out story mode for the whole thing to see if it's... Oh, to see if it's also... To see if I can also do... I'm not gonna do story mode for the second game. But, yeah. But, isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph that you took the very moment. Then... Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever. Yeah, it's still stronger than you will ever. I just said objection. This photograph was yada yada after the stabbing. And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. See the dark crimsons, but it's in black and white. And we still don't have color in this game. Why the frick do we need color? You fricker. What the frick? Wait, hold on. I think we're going to do the bridge first. Ah! It even does the frickin' thing! Holy frick! Story mode is no joke! It also chooses, it also picks the, that's it. If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. I'm going to destroy you with story mode, you frickers. I don't have time to...
Objection!
Objection! What the frick? Oh, you're not even... Yeah, I'm not even doing anything. Look, see? Prove it. See, I'm not even doing anything. No. sorry I'm missing so much of the story right now, but I'm honestly don't really care too much. The bonus. The defendant is the... What the frick, Edgeworth? Frick you! In your testimony, you stated planned this murder. Okay, do you wanna... Yeah, I'm gonna see how much of the thing... Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't forget the weapon. Great! Now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show! Right? I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you aren't diluting yourself into thinking the tide is turned. Not to mention, what the frick are you talking about, Edgeworth? I got so much evidence that it was her. Wait, no, actually the lady seems to be distraught right now. So I don't know what's going on here. You know what? Frick it. The court's done. I'm going to play more Devil May Cry 3. What the frick? You're supposed... This is supposed to be a trial. You frickers. Nice, right. Yeah. Devil May Cry 3 is an amazing game. Nope. I play DMC 2! What the frick? No! A betrayer of the franchise! Yeah, that's right. I played DMC 2. But... What the... The victim was summoned from the police department to the... It sounds a lot like... So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm... In any case... Let's see what you do! A game? Alright, here we go!
Objection!
Objection! Holy frick! It did it again! It went for the present option. Holy frick! Moss surprise. I'm afraid the moss is going under our feet as we wait. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but Devil May Cry 2 is the worst game and you should know that. What? Why? What does this have to do with the case? Oh yeah, I'm curious too. Yeah. Well? Frick you. You cannot admit it? DMC 2 is the best one and you should all be foolish of it. But DMC 3 has the better story writing. What do you mean, story writing? DMC 2 had a... Okay, stop right there! That's it! No, you need to confess. Do you really like DFC 2? Alright, I admit it, DFC 2 is the worst. But the gameplay is also trash in DMC 2. I would rather be playing DMC 3, 5, and 1. Also DMC 4. DMC 4 is also a good game. So...
Objection!
It did it again! It did it again!
Objection!
Oh yeah, there you go. Holy frick, it did it again! Yes, the gameplay is stupid. The auto-lock to the enemies are ridiculous. You don't really lock on to enemies, and oh yeah! The rebellion looks terrible in 2. So that's why 3. Yes, DMC 1 is a perfect way to start the series, but Timeline Order is also good. Exactly. You people should be ashamed of yourself. What about the reboot? The reboot's fine. We're talking about DMC 2 in this courtroom. You frickers. Very well. Okay, I'm actually gonna go past the save area so I can see if story mode I'm gonna see if story mode is also accessible for the That wasn't a very good metaphor at all. Don't bother me with details. No thanks. Not to self. Mr. Wright is weak. Ah, frick. I don't want to miss every detail. Hold it! Take that! Oh, there we go. Maybe I should press her some more. I like to see this on the floor plans, just... Ooh, Anna is gonna be so mad. Oh wait, what are you talking about? This game or DMC 2? Because like I said, the auto lock, there is no manual lock thing like in DMC 3. We just hold down the R1 button. Oh, DMC 3. Now I know. Yeah, I know DMC3 has a story, and it's really well written. Oh my gosh. I especially like that Virgil has a villain arc in that game. That's why it's my personal favorite. DMC2 on the other... DMC2 does have a story. But it's just Dante trying to find... Yeah, I know. It's just Dante going to an island to stop an evil businessman from gaining powers of Argosax. That's it. DMC3 is about Dante and... Oh yeah, about Dante and Virgil having this sibling feud in a tower, but stuff happens. There's so much storyline in DMC3 that I'm not gonna get through it. I'm not gonna talk about it. So... What about DMC1? You couldn't have... What? Wait! Oh, hold up. The emergency phone was on the back of... Wah! Oh gosh. DMC1 has barely a story, but there is a story in it. Dante goes around an island to... Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know the story of Dante. I know Dante's character arc. Objection. A different location? Now that's point... Before you call my life pointless, at least let me... Yeah, I know that stuff. I know that it's a prequel to DMC. Hold up! Even the map? Even showing where the crime took? Holy frick! Hold on. Hold on! Sorry, I'm just... Right now I'm just looking at the story mode to see what this is all about. I wanted to wait till I get through the first 4 episodes of this part of the trilogy, but the first game, just in case, but oh gosh, sorry, but yeah, I know it's a prequel to DMC1, and the 2007 anime is connected. How do I know this? The frickin' DMC5 confirmed it. Because Morrison appeared in DMC5 and Patty had a voice cameo or and mentioned at the same time. Next game, Patty gets. The truth.
Objection!
What? If a witness finds to be lying, she knows this. It's 150. Holy frick! Alright. Sorry about that. But she lied and said she saw that black. It must make a.
Objection!
Yeah, I'm focusing on this, what's happening right now, because I'm curious about how story mode plays, and it's, oh my gosh,
Objection!
holy frick, I need to actually look up, I need to actually just, I'm just gonna spoil myself with this one. To the scene of the crime. Well, witness, yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? Should I do a bento box for Phoenix Wright instead of the, ooh! Hang on, I'm gonna look up bento boxes on Amazon. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, let's.
Objection!
Hang on. Oh. Yeah, I should get a bento box and isn't that strange? Strange. Yeah, I should do the special, the lunch special rice bowl and also make it into a bento box. Ooh! I'm gonna have to retype. Ooh! I'm gonna retype the whole thing. I'm going to retype the menu. Mr. Edgeworth is done. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on the... We did it! We screwed... I'm afraid that... had been dethroned. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid. That's the one she tried to. I prefer to not take the defense leftovers. Might be able to save you. My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask for you. Oh. This is your jumbo lunch. Whoa! A triple decker! Out of defense to the witness. Let's hear about. Ah, gosh, okay. So I'm not even doing anything, look! There was there was blood found on that. Try Lynchland for your
Objection!
Witness. What's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I heard of this evidence? Simple. I've already said I don't trust you with evidence. And you had blood tests performed. Didn't I mention there was 3? What? Oh, even you must know the 2 rules of no evidence shall shown. Seems so. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. Holy frick! No, no. It seems so. Mr. Edgeworth is pretty sullen. You could at least... However, it seems you have yet... Okay. I'm gonna turn off, story mode. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a break from this and just look up.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, this should directly...
Objection!
As I said, the shoe doesn't fit very well.
Take that!
Ah! What? Hold on. They added that? They added the Resident Evil stuff? They added the Resident Evil examination stuff in the court section too? Holy frick, that is amazing.
Objection!
Whoa.
Objection!
Are we gonna do an ejection fight? Because I will do an ejection fight. No ejection fights! Whoa! Frick you! Good going, Mr. Wright. Is it true that the lack of footsteps is a... That's true. There was to be a reason. Think, Mr. Wright. Think. Hey, I don't know why I'm not there. Hold it. I see. Now I get it. What? Our witness is more decisive than I gave her credit for. We all hoodwinked in the very end, but she slipped. There is one vital... What the frick? DMC2 has the weakest character, the weakest villain. Yes, Arius is kind of a weak villain in the game, but I would be surprised if anime Arius in Season 2 is gonna be way better than game Arius. I would be surprised. I will still hate DMC2, still, but that means I would actually like the anime version of Arius than the game version. Depending on how the show does him, how the show handles that character. Just saying. I thought that was strange. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil chum, was it empty? Oh, that, I'm not sure. I like your... Witness, well, was the oil chum empty? The oil chum kicked over by the... water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the... Yes, the suspect. What? That reminds me, Miss... She could have been... Hold it! Little girl, what did you just... me? Did you say I... Oh. What? Witness? Don't tell me you... The time... Oh, what? It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case. And it seems that... I'm sorry, Maya. Right or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself... This is the last piece of evidence.
Objection!
Your Honor, wait. What is it with you people? Can't I... Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. Then it'll be too late. Look at this. The trial isn't over until we... So, Wright. Are you saying there's a problem with the latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think later. Right or wrong, I have to go with it. I suppose since... Very well, Mr. Wright.
Take that!
Yo! However, I can see no trace of a muffler. A muffler is also part of a car or a motor. Just think as... I see, but... I see and I see... That's...
Objection!
Sorry, Miss Star, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us... Take that! Miss Star? Recall your testimony for the court. Yes, when I... Oh, the muffler! I think I missed that detail. Muffler? Ugh. Could it be the muffler you've mentioned? Was If so, that means... Well, it seems we have all suspended the proceedings. Suspended? I find myself wondering about the piece of cloth, if we leave any questions on it. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. I suppose so. Whew, that was a close one. But we made it. At least for now. The court will endure for a... You still hungry? What the heck? What? I'm actually getting done. Okay, can we pause? Hold on. Okay. Oh, that's autoplay. Okay. You know what? I'm getting tired. Yeah, I'm getting to a point where I'm done with this video. And it's 2:11. So... Man, that was... Okay. Oh boy. I'm actually... You know what? I'm actually going to take a break. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take a break from Phoenix Wright for the time being. But next time I'm gonna be playing this game. Yeah, so for the time being, I'm going to take a break from Phoenix Wright and do Ace Attorney Investigations by itself. So, yeah. Oh, okay. So, while I'm doing that... So that means... That means... Phoenix Wright will now be added to the Capcom leak folder. Hooray! Since I'm not going to be doing more of that, Phoenix Wright is officially added to the Capcom leak folder. So does that mean... That means we are nearly done. That means I am almost done to actually finalizing the folder for the week after next week for Capcom Week. Whoop whoop! We are almost there. We are almost done. We are getting close to the week that's to begun. Wait, hang on. Oh, it's calculating. Hold on. What about DMC double O? Oh, I get it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking a break from Phoenix Wright at this point because this is gonna be a lot. But yeah. But I will be doing another Ace Attorney game. It's not gonna be this one. It's gonna be Ace Attorney Investigations next week. So, yep. Oh, okay. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. And if you like this, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. And tell me in the comment section down below. Wait, is the thing? I can't see really well from here, but. And tell me in the comment section down below, what is your favorite Ace Attorney game? Favorite Ace Attorney character? Favorite Ace Attorney case? And also, favorite. And also, do you like Phoenix Wright games or Professor Layton games? And do you want... And again, if Professor Layton has a port on the PS4 or PS5, would you want me to play it? Leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section down below. And in a few hours, if I feel like doing it, possibly, I'm going to be playing Danganronpa after dinner. Next time on Phoenix Wright, I'll be checking out Ace Attorney next week on Ace Attorney. I'm gonna be checking out Ace Attorney Investigations demo. Oh, okay. And then but next time on Ace Attorney, it's going to be time to check out The Lost Turnabout. Yeah, I've decided to do The Lost Turnabout. Oh. Hopefully it's not as long. Hopefully it's not too short. Hold up. Let me look at the other one. Oh, okay. So it's probably not gonna be that short. Alright. So next time will be that for Capcom Week. Whew, I am so excited for Capcom Week. Oh my gosh. But until then, everybody, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Now, if you excuse me, I got a few things to do relating to Capcom Week. I gotta finalize some stuff. Get some decorations taken care of. And yeah. Oh my gosh, it's happening! But until then, whoa, wait, one more thing. If I don't really do Danganronpa, hold up, if I don't do Danganronpa, tomorrow will be the Capcom Day, and I'll be playing both Monster Hunter Stories and Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2. So, just gonna say that. Yep, I'm just gonna say that because I'm probably not gonna do Dinkarampa today if I don't want to, but just in case, there you go. So,